Today on the monthly chart, I'm going to give you an update. Here's what's going on. So Bitcoin is inside of this triangle, okay? And in order to stay inside of this triangle, Bitcoin needs to close above 37,500 going into the month of April, okay? Now, Bitcoin creating this candle made a negative downtrend created with these two. So if Bitcoin wants to become super bullish to the moon, it needs to close above 44,900 going into the month of April. That way it can start touching some of these super strong uptrends, and these uptrends can go all the way touching to 200,000, because currently we're doing this and we need to be grabbing some of this, which will happen. It's just a matter of time. Now, worst case scenario, if Bitcoin does decide to flash crash, since we're playing out this triangle, if we average that going into April, if it decides to retest this negative downtrend right up in here going into the month of April, it looks like the lowest that it could come down is around 18,000. Okay, so there's some decisions to be made, but Bitcoin is looking bullish, and here's why: because we have the W going on. We're probably just going to be bouncing inside of here until about April, then we take off. Or we could come down, make a triangle, and then take off around August, October, somewhere around there. So the market does whatever it wants, but at least you have an idea of what's going on, because the analysis just doesn't lie, okay? But if Bitcoin decides not to close below this, we're just going to go into April and we're going to be stuck bouncing inside of here like this until we can make a decision whether or not we want to go to the downside or the upside. And since we do have this negative downtrend, this could make this triangle last all the way until, yep, there you go, November. Because look, we got this going on now. So this could last all the way into November, worst case scenario, if it decides to keep consolidating within these triangles that are being built within itself. But Bitcoin is so bullish because we're making a W, and if it drops down here, make sure that you grab as much as you can, because it's not going to stay right there long. Peace.